I really had no idea what people did all day at home when they had a baby.
It was nothing like what I expected. I didn't expect how totally in love you fall with your children.
Oh my gosh, I've got this, not parasite, but thing, it's attached to me.
I don't think anyone can prepare you for the complete 100% round-the-clock care you have to give.
That newborn phase I just don't enjoy at all. I'd rather than be born and then flip to 8 weeks.
I do just remember being incredibly overwhelmed by how much he needed me and that I was it.
A newborn baby, while wonderful, is a huge adjustment for the parents. Mothers Group is a program run by the council that introduces new mothers to each other in the local area.
The group is joined when you are all incredibly vulnerable, being new mothers. I think that's, and you come with no baggage, like you don't come with habitual friendships or you don't come with a history, which I think it's a really unique situation in the fact that it's very easy to bond quite quickly because you're all going through this incredible experience all at the same time.
For myself personally, it has been an essential part of my having my children.
Yeah, I absolutely do think there's a community and there's a spirit amongst the women that, you know, we're all sharing the same journey, albeit that everyone's different, but we're all sharing the same journey.
Over the last 12 months I had postnatal depression, and so that was really hard for me. But I've got help and been working through that.
Finding out that I was pregnant with a baby with a chromosomal abnormality and trying to come to terms with how I would make a decision, and when I did make a decision, how I would come to terms with the fact that I had made that decision. That was the worst.
Now 3-year-old Eva had acute myeloid leukemia. We were literally absent from the family for probably a solid 7 months while we were in the Children's Hospital.
To have that experience when I was trying to make a decision, and also when I made a decision about what I was going to do with that pregnancy, the Mothers Group was amazing because there was incredible empathy and just no judgment.
According to a study by the Victorian Government, the importance of building social support networks around families is increasingly being recognised. Mothers Groups are just one way that governments are trying to recreate the communities of the past within our modern and very different society today.
Maybe 2 generations ago, I think it was even stronger still. I think that our mothers probably experienced a loss of community when they were mothers.
I think there's a lot more aspects of safety and danger that was never an issue for when I was growing up, and I think that's probably, if you let it, that could consume you.
House prices have gone up way more than wages, it would seem to me, unless you're on, if you're ordinary wages, in which we, the health profession, teaching profession, sort of. So I don't know. It's sort of actually compelling both people to work and then feel highly anxious all the time, I think it's going to have a huge impact.
I think it's more expected that women will work and have children as well.
I don't know if that's just the pressure of, in the modern world of, all the plasmas we have and all the holidays we have. We tend to now have our year off and then get back into the workforce.
The results of a recent study showed that 1 in 5 women felt an intense pressure to have it all.
Women who try to have a career and have a family end up sacrificing a little bit of each. I don't think you can have everything.
I think women can have it all. I actually think that it's perfectly reasonable. I think it's perfectly reasonable to be able to work and have a good career and be a parent. And I don't see any reason why women can't aspire to that.
I don't think women can have it all. I think it's impossible to take on children, a career, a fitness life, a social life, a friendship life, and try and fit it all in. Something has to give.
I feel I have it all now that I've got 2 beautiful kids and a loving relationship.
The idea that women can have it all implies that you can have it all at one time, and I don't actually think that's sustainable.
Being a mum is full of many ups and downs. Mothers Group is made up of all sorts of mums with different ways of parenting and different views, but essentially it is a community that provides support and a lot of fun throughout the journey of motherhood.
Every time I go to the group, I feel like I get something out of it, and I feel like it's rewarding, and it's everyone's encouraging and friendly and sympathetic and social.
It's been extraordinary because I have got to know a lot of women that I wouldn't necessarily even have been in contact with. And with that comes so many different experiences and different backgrounds and different relationships and different ways of mothering, and so I found it really wonderful.
Just feels so special because you've just got these little children that just love you and adore you and look up to you no matter who you are or what you are to society.
They make you stop and smell the roses a bit.
You realise then that you do have a role, and it's of two little people that you're bringing up, and that's wonderful.
And just the unconditional love that you get and give. Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice part of being a family.
Yeah, I found it just so delightful. That it's just a joy. It's a total joy.
I love when I walk into a room and my kids light up and just want to have a big hug with me. There's so many things I love about being a mum. I love when they come up with something new. I just love the joy of having children.